So please don't.
Unleash.
Okay, yeah. I hope they don't do
Poison
some.
attack. Bullshit. It's 3 spells. They should get borrowed time, and then it's slightly getting an actual ability.
Okay. From this on, it's now new. Let's see what he's getting. Maybe if you want to play mid and access.
I think slightly should meme and take relocate anyway. Oh, okay.
Nah. And access,
Imagine
access. Yeah, I mean mid access plus another nuke is really nice. I'm not sure. Look at how they completely nerfed this ability. It's now 2 seconds long, deals 40 damage per second, and gives you 40 bonus
doesn't
attack
silence,
speed. Doesn't
no
silence.
Much less attacks bonus.
It slows for 25%. It's okay if you chase someone, but it's not the same as before. The silence was the most annoying part of the curse, in my opinion. So we got a Potic Shield on the support, Shencheck, and Frostbite actually gets dispelled by a Potic Shield, so our spirit should lane against wherever Abaddon goes. And we see Tether with maybe press the attack. Or, holy shit, Glaze of Wisdom, yeah. Nobody... Wait a minute.
Nobody touched it.
Invoker picked Curse over Glaives of Wisdom.
Glaives. Yeah.
I think that was a huge mistake. I completely slept on it.
Licano.
I completely slept on that one. But you can now, with Curse, you can actually pick Cold Snap. And I'm not sure how often it procs, but at least once per second the Curse. So it's still decent with Cold Snap. Could be pretty annoying. That's the duo.
Interesting choice.
Holy shit. And now all drafted for G2OP.
Oh, yeah.
So Drugalki can just pick their normal abilities and talk who wants switch ultimate. Also good advantage. Corrosive Thing goes to Beastmaster. The thing about Beastmaster off lane, look at his strength gain. It's 2.9. It's not that high, so he's not the tankiest model for off lane, but still decent. Oh, and that's actually good. The new Aghanim's lets you if you hit
Here's the
some
damage you get taken, yeah.
yeah, no, but you get one when you hit people.
Yeah, it reduces the damage you take from them.
No, you can hit. You proc your helix right from
your
hitting.
attacks clearly, yes.
Yes,
Actually,
and
they brought that back.
And that with Unleash on top,
Yes.
actually pretty good.
Oh,
It doesn't work on Elos, but
Yeah,
It's
they
still-
shouldn't work on healers, but yeah. That's
And,
still sick.
and 4 attacks, so he procs helix at least every time he. Yeah, that's good. 170 damage on top of every 5 attacks from Unleash. I'll take that. Then that's really annoying. The reactive taser, I hate to play against this as a right clicker. So good counter to Io to get away from him. Slightly, I'm not sure about the rolling boulder. You don't get the fucking stones if you are not, because that's the innate from Earth Spirit. So I'm not a big fan of the rolling boulder anymore. What's here left for the Crystal Maiden? Yeah, this and maybe Curse. Gets the break on Viper, that's good. Also has, I think, some talents for it.
Maybe we can get overpower now for Lensk.
It doesn't.
You got the tether.
In the overcharge? Yeah, but it only heals anymore. It doesn't give attack speed anymore. So it's not as good anymore.
Oh,
I think Arcane Curse would be decent. Yeah, good pickup here for CM and Abaddon. Maybe the Dispose is the best thing available for him. I think.
Could even a Crystal Aura. Well, the Sticky
Dispose.
Bomb is actually not bad as well.
Global Silence would be good on Earth Spirit, and maybe something like Mines on, or the Chop Chop. And then the Mines on Marcy.
Did you say Chop Chop?
It's the Chop Chop. It's the Culling Blade.
Oh, Licano.
Magnetize on Marcy. I'm not sure. If you don't get stones, everything feels so much worse. So I'm not sure about Slightly's draft here, to be honest. I think the Mines would have been better on Marcy, in my opinion. So you can roll on someone, place the mine. What's left here for... Yeah, this shit doesn't matter. There was only shit left. Maybe sticky bomb would have been even better than
Yeah,
that
sticky
one.
bomb would be decent, or even just like a passive mana regen. Why not?
I mean, you can, if you go mid and level Boulder Smash, just kick a creep away and use it for farming. It's fine. It's fine. It's a nuke.
That's true. That's true.
It's a nuke. So overall, I would say we got a game. Doesn't look like
pretty even, I think.
yeah, really even. No huge advantage for any team. Depends a lot on how well Invoker and X are doing in this game. They are both have kind of snowbally builds in my opinion. So if X and Invoker are not doing well in the lane, I think they're gonna have issues. But let's see. And for Drugalki, yeah, also a lot depends on Io that slightly still has access. Normally it's really hard to lose your lane if you have access, but normally you want to combine it with another nuke, so he does not really have a simple other nuke. So I guess his play on Marseille is go early Spirit Vessel after the bottle and play around access with Spirit Vessel and Cold Snap. That would be my assumption looking at his build. But maybe he has some other plans. Oh, I think we're gonna see.
We got First Blood Avenue.
Oh, okay.
The big lens is gonna take all the damage there. Big axes hitting 3 members.
Oh, and now
Jumping
Licano in trouble.
forward, a really nice jump in, and Licano is gonna be the first death there. And Big Len's gonna get that kill. And already the shit tips coming in from Lensk and Eurodance.
Yeah,
They offered a high five.
I think we're gonna see more shit tips coming in. I'm not sure, Mike Nolan, if you really wanna keep fighting here. And the rest of the team already positioning for the other runes, other bounty runes.
Slightly running there as well. But Slightly does have
Looks
Rolling
like
Boulder and
3
Stone
to 1
Remnant.
for the
Look,
runes.
Slightly does have Stone Remnant.
The battle begins.
Oh, they fixed that too with this patch, or what? Oh,
Yeah, I think it came with Magnetize.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it used to be not even given with Magnetize.
Oh, yeah.
This patch at the beginning, at least. But looks like they fixed that. Okay, that changes
Very
actually a
good.
lot about the build.
That changes quite a lot. Yeah, now it's a good build.
Now it's a good build. I was really under the
range
impression that only Earth Spirit gets it with his innate. Never mind them. But
Yeah.
let's look at the lane. I think Fish should be fine. Maybe not winning the lane hard, but if he gets a bottle, a stick, like he has queued up, he should have enough sustain to survive the wild access spam. But I'm not 100% sure on what you want to build on your X. What do you build here? Face boots, SNY, PKP, Basher, run at people with your ult. And you kind of want an Aghanim Scepter with it upgrading counter helix and giving a silence on top of your unleash. So side lanes looks like, yeah, they should kind of win the top lane for Drugalki with just the shield alone counters so much that G2OP has to offer with the frostbite getting dispelled, corrosive skin damage getting dispelled. Oh, okay.
Slightly.
Tried to kick him under the tower, but was a creep there to tank it. And a quick look at bot lane. Oh wait, and put up CS. Quick look at bot lane. Yeah, they have the tether, so it's also really hard for them, for G2OP to win this lane.
Oh, big aggression on the top lane there. Mike Nolan being chased down by Chenchik, but his slow's
yeah,
going to
with
wear
the
off of him now. The shield's going to pop, but Mike Nolan was out of range of it. Now Chenchik a little bit on the back foot. Going to have to juke a little bit back there. But has the rebound, can go on Mike Nolan once more if they
Yeah,
get in range of Reagan again.
It looks like if G2OP has to be careful.
Bot lane, Big Lens gonna be careful and he's gonna fall, but Big Lens is gonna pay for that as well. Licano gonna be dying for that killer. Frisky Drisky gonna be taking a heavy chunk of damage as well.
I just wanted to say if they both chill on the lane, I'm not expecting a lot of kills, since they both have so much regen, and only G2OP, if they have to be really aggressive to get kills here. They have to kind of burst the enemy, else they get just out-healed or out-sustained. Oh, and Frisky is dead. He is just slowly ticking down. Yeah, looks good for Drugalki here on the off lane. Licano not doing too much with his build.
More aggression now on Mike Nolan, but it's going to be trying to get them slowed out there. Reagan actually, Chad playing very cleverly, frostbiting Reagan so he couldn't right-click him, so the slow got instantly removed. So a little bit of chess played on the top lane this time. Meanwhile, bot lane, Licano is going to be very low into the tower. He's going to get disarmed though.
Oh, he needs to hit
But he's
the
got
creep.
one right-click to go. He needs to hit something. He's going to get
Disarm.
taunted. Another right-click will get him. But
Deny
he's slowly
creep.
surviving. One more right-click will kill him, and he is going to die. There's going to be a TP
Rotation
in
by
from Chad to
Abaddon.
get the save, and there's going to be the 2 kills. One more right-click will do it, but the shield proc. He's got 40 HP to go, 55 now. One more right-click will find him, but they're not really going to be able to spot him. He's juking around. He's going to TP out, and they're not going to find him. That
No,
really,
Sam had the nuke
really
ready.
clever use.
Sam could have killed him, but okay. But still good rotation by Chav to at least get 1 kill. And Invoker could have just denied his own range creep under the tower, in my opinion. And just get rid of the battle hunger.
Yeah, maybe
But
Phil
okay.
didn't need it.
Okay.
They're going now again on Big Lens. Here comes the
That
jump
would
in.
be a big kill.
Last
Because you
stop.
just TP'd in.
And then the frostbite. Yeah, Big Lens is gonna
that
die.
was
Frostbite
really
not even needed.
That was really big now. Because now TP on cooldown has to do a walk of shame. And for all that time, Legion is now alone, doesn't have his partner to heal him up. Pretty good. Pretty good. Quickly up to
Meanwhile,
this.
mid lane, both here is farming pretty relaxed. Looks like Fish is gonna try and steal a big stack of neutrals off from. Actually, it looks like Slightly decided a fight was better in mind. Gonna be running
shit.
forward here with McIntyre's ready to go. Chav gonna get the kill. And a bot lane.
Mike
And
Nolan
also
dying top.
Mike Nolan dying top as well to Reagan. Just a solo kill there.
Yeah, poison attack spam is with the
Pretty
spell
painful.
amp plus spirits on top. It hurts. It hurts. And I missed all the kills, by the way. Shout out to myself.
Well done.
Thanks.
Oh, they're gonna try and look for this kill on
Fish.
Slightly there. But he's gonna try and heal it.
Oh, nice. This
Purge himself with press the attack.
Steal the
He's
room.
gonna try and pop
hot luck.
the unleash as well. Rune, and he's gonna be running away. The big TP to the top lane though, but unfortunately not gonna be quick enough as Reagan's gonna fall to Chav. And meanwhile on the bot lane,
I'm
Licano's
missing
gonna get the
everything.
kill.
Holy
The
shit.
two TPs from the mid lane just
No,
completely throwing everyone back and forth. And then Fish decided to go in with Unleash and destroyed Big Lane. Oh my god.
The worst
all
observer
over
right
the
now.
map.
Had the one I'm too late for every kill for 5 seconds. Whenever I switch to the other
Dyer's
scene,
middle tower
someone else
is under
dies.
attack.
Okay, I have to focus a little bit more. I'm sorry for
Radiant
the bad,
structures are
bad
fortified.
camera.
Playing completely all over the map.
Yeah,
Each
but
lane fighting on their own.
really big.
Top lane again, Mike Nolan is going to be chased down with a poison attack. This time I don't think he's just TP there
He's
as well.
dead,
He's going to have
he's
20 seconds. And his teammate going to
He's
chaos.
just dead.
Chenchik just teasing him and he is dead.
But corrosive skin, and he was not level 6 yet, sadly, on Mike Nolan. But corrosive skin is still pretty decent against the build that Lost has on his. Oh, wants to commit. Has the mana for the frostbite, and he gets him.
Wow, what a kill.
That's big. Chav with really big rotations, keeping G2OP in this game here. Also on
Yeah,
bot
these kills have been
rotation.
really good.
That were really nice skills, yeah. So, I'm gonna see
Dire's middle
another
tower is under attack.
on the tower. And Fish doing much better than I was initially expecting.
Yeah, well, we know spin is to win.
And with this X and his rushing Aghanims, then probably getting a BKB afterwards. That is really a menace in teamfights. It still reduces the base
Dire's
damage,
middle
right?
tower
The counter
is under
helix.
attack.
No places blah 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 causes still less damage. Yeah, okay. Still does that, so he's gonna be really good.
Eurodance now at bot lane though is being focused down by Frisky Drisky and Licano. They're gonna get another right click or two on him. The tether's doing a lot to get him alive, but the
think that's-
tornado might kill him. It won't.
It won't, but
80 HP
Fish
left, and now
coming
Frisky
in,
Drisky
going
in the
on side
focus
lane.
here. The Unleash now being procced as well, and it's gonna be completely wiping him out. The Magnetize not gonna do nearly enough damage. And meanwhile, Mike Nolan dying again to Reagan and Chenchik.
yeah, that's okay. The bigger kill was here, getting slightly here.
Radiant's
On
top
Fish
tower
with
is
the
under attack.
popping the DD, popping the Unleash. Probably was hoping for even more kills here, but
Yeah, soon they're going to be getting that Aghanim Scepter.
Yeah, they're
so
all
we're going to
still
be reducing
around
that
here.
cooldown. And there's
Arena.
the big arena by Frisky.
once
Big
the
jump
DP
in as well by Chav, the duel as well, and that's going to be the kill. Duel damage stolen for Licano now.
Oh,
Big improvement to his
check,
right click
check
damage.
that.
Chenchik now deeping in to try and save himself. Eurodance are popping the ultimate. It's going to try and kill everybody, but it's 2 kills already. Almost a third. Actually, he's going to get Fish, I
Yeah.
believe. Yeah,
Holy shit, that was a big
that's a big turnaround kill.
freezing field. 3 kills, that was a big turnaround, yeah. Look at
And
the
they're going to be
damage
trying to
he
catch
dealt.
him as well. Licano is going to be soaked on the...
Middle tower
And they are going to get Reagan TPing as well to get that kill with the help of Slightly.
To relocate.
And his ultimate is going to bring him home before he takes the Lotus.
And that call into freezing field kinda yeah, won a lot here for Drugalki. Would have been such a bad fight otherwise.
Indeed.
And Io also going for an Aghanims. Magnolia does not really have anything to stop him here. Yeah, I think it depends a lot here on for Gyro to be a lot on Fish. He has a really good time, nearly got his scepter, and he can dominate this game with his build. In the future, once he has scepter and Unleash ready, he also cancels the freezing field with his silence, which is applied with Unleash. So yeah, he can really dominate this game, I think. I think he really needs a BKB afterwards. He also has it queued up, so perfect.
No, Fish is getting closer and closer to that
And top.
spell there. Top lane, there's a lot of fighting actually. Regan gonna get that kill as well. It's a huge aura for Bodyguard showing up as well.
Oh, he misses the magnetize.
Dire's top tower
Just
is
out
under
of range.
attack.
Big shame there. Mike Nolan now gonna be rolled into by the rolling ball
Yeah, but
there.
it's fine.
And the jump in, but there is the arena. Mike Nolan now
And
turning the
Fish
fire. And
coming
here
in.
comes big bad Fish with the big right clicks. You're gonna force
up,
Slightly to get get sent back to the fountain. Mike Nolan's ultimate getting pocked as well. I'm gonna be kicking him down into this grave. Fish getting that other kill.
That was not the play
Dire's top
for
tower is
Slightly
under
here to go.
attack.
He,
Dire's
Big
top
man.
he was
It's gonna
going on
be a little
Beastmaster,
bit
who even
wary.
had the borrowed time on top, so would have been
Yes,
a
true.
nearly impossible kill anyway.
Dire's bottom
Eurodance
Oh.
is going to be calling him in now. There's going to be the tether and the
Nice.
bodyguard from Reagan as well. Is he going to try and right-click people? He's going to get this kill on Mike Nolan finally.
Alright,
The
the rest
TP
gets
out
up,
now
nice.
by Fish as well. Everyone else in full retreat. Chav, it looks like it's going to be the sacrificial lamb for Frisky Drisky, who doesn't have a TP, so I'm not sure what the play is there.
Hiding. I just
middle
hide.
tower is under
And it looks like
attack.
a relocate to the bot lane as there's going to be a fight. Licano fighting against Slightly, but it's going to be a 2v1 now. And Licano is going to be dying. Regen.
What
gonna be
item stuff
popping back.
does Licano even go for? I mean, he has one dual win. But wants to go for a farming build, goes for Maelstrom first.
Still do something like Shard or Desolator or
you need a blink.
even
You
Aghanims,
always
yeah.
need a blink. And I honestly,
Risky unfortunately didn't get escape either,
Bottom
was found.
Tower is under attack.
if you pick duel, you kind of need a blade mail. It's such a huge part of your damage. The blade mail with duel. Skipping on that. Often, what happens if you don't get blade mail with duel, you never win a duel in the early stages of the game, and then you just never get the dual damage necessary to snowball. And
Dire's
Unleash
top tower
popped.
is under attack.
but is not getting anything on fish. But 50 gold from Aghanims. And that's the first big power spike in this game for any hero. Oh, slightly. Got the vessel.
Licano's gonna be a little bit careful here. There's some rotation again by Slightly
Dire
and
are
Chenchik.
scanning.
I think he's wise to this though.
Yeah,
He's used
yeah.
discharge to try and get away.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
It's
And he
out.
does manage to get out of there in time.
Yeah, but let's see what G2OP gonna do with their first big item finished on their mid laner. Yeah, it's
Meanwhile, the second Wisdom runes go one apiece.
Oh, they get the kill here. Okay, fish not sure where to go. Can I get a kill even here on the Marcy end? It's really hard, I think. Oh wait, you still get for every kill the armor on X, but you only get 0.4 because you don't have culling blades. Okay, that's still nice.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, but that most part on most
Radiant
damage
are
on
scanning.
actually all the damage on Drugalki is
Dire's
magic
top tower
damage.
is under attack.
So I think if they just get a pipe and
Oh
fight on
man.
top.
Oh, okay. Look at the Aghanims on the Axe now. This is disgusting.
Dire's middle tower has
Oh,
fallen.
meanwhile, the top lane is a big fight. I just
Whoa.
noticed there's going to be a duel coming out there. He's not going to lose that duel. He's kind of going to be the winner, but he's going to suffer for. He's going to pay for it with his life, and everyone else is going to try and get out of there. But it looks like.
Fish popped his ultimate for mid
Yeah.
tower, so couldn't join them here.
No, he wasn't able to get there in time. But yeah.
It was not too bad for G2OP. They only lost a core and a support for one core. Could have been much worse, so it's not the biggest swing, not the biggest teamfight loss. But now, Mike Nolan, ulti not ready. Getting jumped by the two
Drugalki
supports.
pretty happy with that one. They're going to find Mike Nolan now, and this is going to be the death for sure. And there's the Axe.
And he's getting
Would
chopped.
that I could kill you without pain.
Just thinking, like, what does X after the BKB? If you get a pipe, honestly, if you get a pipe and
Radiant's top tower is
Eternal
under
Shroud on your cores, so one support on G2OP gets a pipe, get an Eternal Shroud on Invoker, on X, on Beastmaster. How are Drugalki killing them anymore? They don't have any right click damage. Io, all magic. Marcy, all magic.
Yeah, Eurodance magic as well.
Eurodance, all magic. Just get a pipe, get some Eternal Shrouds, and they do nothing.
Maybe Viper goes for right click. Oh, Viper still has no stone.
No,
Interesting.
he's just a support. He's a tether support. That was just a counter pick.
Oh,
So
big
Invoker
TP to
doesn't
the
have-
top lane. They're gonna try and save the teammate, but it looks like Fish is gonna clean that up with Reagan. Clean up Reagan with Frisky Drisky. Very, very quickly.
Oh, an aggressive
Yeah.
TP into 3 people by a fish. Still has one more
still his
second
ulti.
on Unleash. That is running out right now.
It's gone now, but he can kind of purge himself. He should be okay. Tornado gonna come out. It's gonna clip one hero. Chenchik gonna have to run away for a little bit. Looks like Fish is gonna be the focus. There's gonna be the arena
Licano
route
wins
right
it.
side. Meanwhile, Licano's gonna try and survive this, but he isn't gonna be able to. He does win the duel.
And Arena,
They're gonna be
meanwhile,
chased out now. Chav gonna be killed. Arena's gonna be finally going away. Mike Nolan's going to be chasing down Big Lens now. One more, two more right clicks will be able to do it, and he does clean him up.
Now he's in trouble.
Tax is cleaning up creeps while his teammate is fighting.
Ulti ready? Ulti
Now
ready on.
decides to go back into it. Mike Nolan's got his ulti ready to go. Here comes Reagan. They're gonna have to run away. Well,
Big
Fish
time
has got
is
8 seconds for his
seconds.
ultimate. The rolling ball is just gonna whiff. Frisky Drisky has no mana and under the tower. Is gonna try and survive this. He's unable to. They're gonna dunk on
It's
Mike
ready.
Nolan. Now the ultimate is here, and this is gonna be Fish's game. If he can get
Stick.
through all this.
Oh,
No,
no
denied
stick.
with the axe.
Yeah, 20 stick
Cano now
charges.
1v3. Can he do it? Rolling ball is gonna come in. He's got one more, and Chenchik getting another kill.
What?
An ultra kill for
And
Chenchik.
throw.
I think that's how you do it, Blob. If you don't have right click damage, just dunk on them.
That problem was Fish. Fish was like, I need to save my support. Used his press the attack on the CM. CM that anyway, and then he didn't have press the attack ready for himself when he needed it. If he just had press the attack for himself plus the magic 120 charges, he would have not gotten dunked by the Earth Spirit, and he would have probably cleaned them all up, honestly.
Yeah, I think dying with those 21.
Kind of a
was big
misplay
mistake.
by Fish, to be honest. Thinking too much of his team, not being egoistic enough.
He's still thinking about no jungle. He should get out of that mindset.
I would have flamed him. Fish, you fucking idiot!
That's what you're doing now. Rolling boulder from slightly. Looking to secure their jungle. Some interesting map drawings being made. It looks like they're aware that the bot lane is not the place to be right now. As most members of both teams roaming around in the top lane. It's the last 30 seconds of this second night here. It's about to fall away.
Oh, Janchek completely out of position, not getting punished for this.
He's gonna get roared now and frostbite. He's gonna get blown up completely.
Oh,
It's
and
the
the free
easiest
duel.
duel of his goddamn life.
Well, how much dual damage
Another
is that?
310
40 dual damage, okay. But the shard still works, so you get +8 for each duel.
Dire's
Exactly.
bottom tower is under attack.
That's a total of 70 dual damage if he does get the shard.
It's 4, yeah, 37, 32 plus 72. Yeah.
Mike Nolan? Mr. Mike Nolan? Mike Nolan,
Most
you have
done.
no
Oh, the tornado, a frisky.
tornado. And Lance gonna suffer the death here.
Bottom tower is under attack.
No one to tether to. Creep's not close enough.
Mike Nolan just putting his big ass body in the way, looking for the opponent, and
Radiant's
Honestly,
bottom tower
like I
is
said
under
before,
attack.
if they just get enough magic resistance on G2OP, I see no fucking
way
way
of
for
losing.
Drugalki to win this. They
Yeah.
have
Dire's
no
middle
one scaling with
tower is under attack.
right click damage. So they might win the next fights in the next 5 to 10 minutes, or they are even in the fights in the next few minutes. But once they got a pipe, the Eternal Shrouds
Radiant's
on,
bottom tower is under attack.
nobody has queued that up.
Radiant's bottom tower.
oh, it looks like Chenchik might be the sufferer again. Frisky Drisky is gonna find him there. They're gonna be able to purge it at one passive away, one disable away, using the last 5 more seconds.
Oh!
But Fish is there. Oh, actually does get away. Well played by him. And Fish gonna try and get these kills there, but Reagan's already got 2 kills. Fish is gonna try and TP away, but is it gonna be in time?
Yeah.
He's barely gonna be in time. Mike Nolan.
Mike Nolan is like, hey, I'm here.
Mr. Mike Nolan. He's gonna try and TP away, but he's not gonna get away, my friend. That was way too greedy. He's got a blade mail to go and an ultimate if he wants to. But the ultimate's gone, actually. I was looking at the wrong hero. Mike Nolan dies just slightly.
Holy shit.
Interesting choice.
Janchek surviving that one.
Radiant's
Yeah, that was an
middle
insane
tower
play
is
by
under
Chenchik.
Yeah,
attack.
the
to get out of
Yules
that.
into, I don't know, was it stick? It was not,
Yules-
what was
he
Let's
used-
get
yeah.
in range and
I think
make
he used the magic wand and then he rebounded away as well.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
unexpected.
I think the mech from Viper as well, as Viper came back in, so
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
a pause now from Chenchik, from Drugalki.
So
Oh, it looks like they might have aggression here in the Radiant jungle. It's going to be a
call.
call here. And that's going to be an easy kill on Frisky Drisky. I'm just waiting for them to go up that hill.
And honestly, I was expecting Fish to deal more damage with the Unleash, with the counter helix on your attack. I thought it's gonna be sick damage, but it didn't look very impressive till
Dire's
now.
top tower is under attack.
So it looks like, yeah, he's going for a Crystallis so to deal a little bit more damage. Not really in position here for G2OP to contest this push attempt by Drugalki. But Drugalki is like, maybe not sure about this one. And Io got his scepter. What else do we have? The Shivas and a vessel on Marcy. Looks like Viper nearly got his Guardian Greaves. LC.
Looks like they're going to try and catch someone there. Oh, looks like smoke to TP top lane there. They're going to see if they can catch the greed of Licano. He's going to be spotted there. The cold snap going to come out, and the just going to juke a little bit off in the way. But here comes Rhaegar with a relocate as well, and he's super dead.
Fish getting
Now
caught
Fish
too.
is stuck on his own as well. This is going to be the death of Fish as well.
That was really bad. Losing both cores and maybe a
They're
third
going to keep
one
chasing
now.
here. They're going to try and catch the support there. Chav is trying to jump away, but it looks like he is going to fall. Another rolling boulder, and then finally they're going to pop
Pops
the
his
Viper Strike
ult!
onto the Mike Nolan.
Instantly.
Pops his ultimate, Yules as well.
That too.
The snowball, the tornado is there, but doesn't really do much to save him. They can't kill this tower, but Mike Nolan is suffering so much onslaught over here.
Radiant's middle
The
tower is
CM ultimate, freezing field, also being thrown out. Eurodan's gonna get that kill.
Oh, and now Frisky one by
Now
one.
Frisky just diving literally one by one. Rolling boulder out of the arena.
Oh, but at
Big
least
Lens
they
is
get
going to
Lens.
die. But Jesus Christ, they literally went over everyone one
Yeah.
by one by one.
That was really, really
middle
bad.
tower
Licano
is
getting caught. Fish also getting called by the LC. No.
On a big two-man call by Eurodance. He's going to get the rolling ball into
No.
one. Blade goes so much damage. Dragon's going to get the next one. Licano was on his own. Buyback now from Chav. But this looks like a tower that's going to fall very shortly. They do not have it. They do have a glyph they could use, and
This
there
is
it is.
escalating
fortified.
really quickly right now.
Radiant's middle
14k
tower
gold
is under
advantage.
Yeah, but yeah, look at
Rest of the team
gra-
is slowly
in-
coming alive.
Like 5 minutes ago, it was 2k gold advantage.
It does not look good.
12k gold in 5 minutes. Just by feeding one by one.
Yeah, net worth wise.
You really have to wait to get a Coast 5, go for a coordinated fight. If they just roar slightly, kill him with Licano, they can even duel him.
Radiant's top tower
And
is under attack.
Fish hitting them with his Unleash on top. It's easy that they can kill him.
No, it definitely isn't. And that's going to be another tier
Radiant's
2
top
falling
tower has
in the
fallen.
top lane. One remaining in the bot lane. But it looks like they're not going to be too concerned with that, as they're going to try and step up to the tier 3s. Knocking on the door of the base
pushing
of the Radiant team.
They're pushing
Jumping
really
in now,
fast.
Chinchik.
Fish, oh.
They're going to be the Torn here. Is it going to be the Blade Mail? They're going to try and use him up to save him. Chav is going to be popped. And
Wait.
3-man now stuck into a huge amount of damage, though. And here's the duel as well. And my God, they're turning this around. Fish dealing an incredible amount of damage in this team fight. That's going to be 3 quick kills. The arena doing so much to keep them all together as well.
It's exactly what they had to do before.
And a big defense.
That was so important now for
Dire's
G2OP.
middle tower is under
Literally
They got it
5k
in them. They
damage
got it
done by
in them.
that
They have the
Unleash.
damage. But it was just they were so uncoordinated for 5 minutes, for a few
And
minutes.
it's another
and-
dual win as well for Invokers. So Licano almost there to getting getting his first 100 bonus damage.
I'm still honestly I'm not convinced by this Licano build. It's he needs at least a BKP. He's queuing that one up. It's really important for him. Else he just kills himself to a call blade mail.
Yeah, true.
And you really need the CM in position, so if Licano gets called without
Tormentor looks to be the next
BKB
choice,
active.
perhaps.
You can save him with Tornado. Oh, they can't. No.
Dire's bottom
Oh,
tower is
Licano,
under attack.
Licano, he does finally fall. They get away with it. The murder.
Enough
Dire's
poison
bottom
here.
tower has been denied.
From Ayo, who has the shard, and it's with poison attack with the shard you push really fast. So. And Fish went for the blink instead of the Crystallis first. And I still think they need a fucking pipe. And some
Meanwhile,
shrouds.
they're going to go for Roshan now.
Dire's middle tower is under
Yeah,
attack.
not the fastest one, but they're gonna do it.
Radiant are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Roshan has fallen to the Dire.
So, Egg is going to Io, so he can safely push now high ground. Maybe safely is not the right word, but he can push the high ground now a little bit.
Looks like they might think about just knocking on the door again on that top lane, despite how the first defense of that went. But maybe with the extra insurance the Aegis gives them, they'll feel a little bit more confident about taking this fight. Tormentor still free to take as well.
I also just need a little drink for. Yeah, as long as the Io can just hit the buildings with the poison attack shard, it's gonna fall to tier 3. But Fish
looks like
had
they're
an
going
illusion
for
rune and
Tormentor
just
now.
cuts all the waves with his elo rune.
It's going to be Big Lens coming out with a big win, with a big battle hunger and the glaives of wisdom.
Yeah, but nice play here. By,
You don't get stolen into, do you? No, you don't.
nice play here by Fish. Look, all the lanes, no fucking creeps anywhere
Dire's
for
bottom tower is
Drugalki.
under attack.
No creeps at all. So whatever they want to do, it's a waste of time. They have to spread out a little bit, farm, try to catch maybe Fish. Ah, that was
Actually, I
nice.
just noticed the facet for Abaddon is going to be helping him so much here because any units that die lower his cooldown. So just being in these team fights is meaning he's going to spam his abilities way more confidently. That's kind of nuts.
I don't know. No clue how this works.
Shit dies, you get cooldown reduction.
Yeah, but how much? And is it really worth it?
It's not like a lot of it, but it's not like it's better than the shield one because you don't have a shield.
Yeah.
Reduces cooldown by 0.2 seconds
oh.
every time a unit dies. Relocate
Io
to the bot
coming
lane.
in.
Yule's going to be up on Licano now. There's this arm, but they're going to get the stun on him. The BKB's up in park. Licano goes for the duel. And is he going to get the
Oh.
kill here? Barely survives, but Reagan's going to fall anyway.
Aegis
Chenchik now is going to be the focus.
and Fish has to run now. No
Meanwhile, on the
BKB.
left-hand side is going to be another team fight. It's going to be trying to get this kill. The supports are fighting supports, while the cores fight cores. It looks like Mike Nolan is going to be squaring off against Eurodance, and he's going to be choosing to do... Woo! They missed both the stunts onto the Frisky Drisky.
Oh.
Rolling Bullet and the call just
And Mike
whiffing.
Nolan still has ulti, so they're not gonna get him.
He's totally fine. A nice juke as well. They're going to go for this kill, maybe. Fish is there thinking about it. He's got 10 seconds more to wait for the unleash
I
again.
think
So they're going to
everyone
lose.
everyone
Move
just
forward
runs.
here. He's going to go find them.
What?
Frisky
Where was
Drisky.
the tornado? Where was the tornado?
yeah.
I didn't see it.
He sent it the wrong direction, I think.
Okay, but I had something like that last time too.
Oh, and the big call again. Eurodance is going to be called on, but his ultimate going to be used straight away. Mike Nolan is going to take a lot of damage, though, and so does Fish. Fish needs to be really careful here. He's got the
Oh,
ultimate
he's
still.
taking-
Can he get the kill? He's going to get controlled. No BKB. He's going to get the first
Snipe
kill.
him
He's
down.
going to get a second one and the third. He might
Holy
be
shit! But
falling
dies to
still.
the and he doesn't die to the vessel.
No, the pipe was there. The pipe was there, and you were right. Having
Oh, finally they have a pipe!
does save them.
Oh, Abaddon went for the pipe. Yeah, they realized.
The next level play.
They realized that Drugalki only has magic damage. And imagine they buy now a Shroud on Invoker.
On every hero. Yeah.
Shroud on Invoker, Shroud on Beastmaster, Shroud on X. No joke. The game is over. X should buy a Shroud right now instead of the Magic Stick and afterwards get his Daedalus. maybe a
Dire's middle
flats
tower is
afterwards
under
on
attack.
Abaddon, and they are good to go. I think then, once they have that, the
Dire's middle tower
Charity
has
gonna
Team
win
fight
it.
opens up. Yeah. This would be a really, really important win for them for game 1.
Holy shit, that was such an important fight. Fish surviving here on 10% HP.
Yeah.
Slightly killing everyone.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Needing only 4 attacks to counter Helix, and applying a debuff to reduce damage you've taken, and attacking lets you spin faster, is actually such an insane change.
Yeah. And I like that change that they
It's so cool.
added
It
that
is
one.
actually one of the best changes for Axe. I really like it.
Oh, now they also have the Shivas on Beastmaster, reducing the heal from the Viper. It's pretty good. Yeah, honestly, I think late game, G2OP should win this. So, the moment that Drugalki failed to push here on the top lane,
Yeah.
I think that was the point where it started turning.
Look at the graph as well. It's a big swing backwards, so it looks like it's going to be closer to the 0 tie mark. They're only 4k gold ahead now,
Are scanning.
with a 4-man smoke here in
Sure,
there.
yeah, but they find nobody. They find nothing.
Radiant
Literally
are
no one.
scanning.
They're gonna walk into Licano's illusions, but that's not really what they want to see. And
the
they
rest
ping
is-
out Axe. They actually know where the Axe is somehow.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, but it would take them half a year to go there.
Yeah.
Really well played here by G2OP.
Yeah, really strong defense. Since defending that Rax with a big 3-man kill and the use of Arena, they've managed to kind of grip the game into something more of an even playing field.
And
Looking now for
always-
Eurodance, who's going to try and find the call, but misses it, and Fish is going to be able to keep you away.
The thing is, if they have enough magic resistance, and then they have this X on top, who just reduces all the physical damage, so the base attack, the base damage. It's so good. It's
Mike Nolan.
yeah. I think they don't reach him. Oh, maybe
tornado.
let's yeah.
Oh, double tornado. Really well done. They're going to try and get him out. There's going to be a route.
They have
That's
no
all they can
cores
do.
with them. It's just,
No.
I mean, no
Just
big
the
damage
two,
dealing
well,
cores.
one core. Yeah.
Oh, but Licano.
On lane. Yeah, Licano's going to go for the duel again, but this is the worst choice.
That's not.
And it, in fact, slightly wins the duel.
Oh,
there.
but
It's gonna be
Arena?
Now the big Arena is going to roll away, but Reagan's going to be focusing on Frisky Drisky and relocates out.
They can
The
still.
big ultimate used. They got one compensation, which is going to be slightly, but there's a big call into into the freezing field. 1 hero down, 2 hero down. Eurodance now standing
the ground.
strong. Gonna try and catch this last kill. Mike Nolan on his own. Reagan hitting him from afar. Big Lens hitting him from
Yeah,
afar.
but the blade mail.
Tether from Eurodance, and the blade mail doing its work, but there is the call, and there is the culling blade, and a big swing back, and now suddenly 10k gold lead.
That was that was a weird one. But G2OP.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And
shouldn't have
Licano, I don't know. I mean,
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
it was just slightly the dueling him was the right choice, but with Io
There's
right behind him,
Licano has
Not so
60 dual
much.
damage. The entire team of Dire has altogether 50 dual damage. So it's about even in terms of who has more dual damage.
Radiant
and
structures.
But I think
are
in terms of
fortified.
targets, he's got such a hard time because you have to be in such a close range to get any of these
he went for a blink at least
attacks
now.
going. Yeah. I would have liked it if you had the counter Helix with dual. I think that's the combo that's insanely good.
I think stay with my point. He needs a fucking blade mail. If he has a blade mail, he can jump the IO, activate blade mail duel. But not going for a blade mail is, I don't know. It's a kind of a
You're
creep.
still Legion Commander. Like, that's the whole point of the Legion, the duel.
Yeah. It's just a range tracks, but still. That was
As a
not
separate note,
convincing.
I wish Legion Commander had a new skin where she's still she's a knight on a horse, like the old Dota 1 model.
I don't remember
That
those
would
times.
be nice.
There was Legion Commander in Dota 1?
Yeah.
Really?
It's the knight model.
I think I switched to Dota 2
They run into
already.
Udance. Udance goes invis with the cloak, blinks away. They're going to try and catch him out. And you do find him. Chav's going to be the first to find him there. And there's going to be the Frost. BKB going to be used. And straight away, there's going to be the freezing field. There's going to be the
Nice
duel.
duel.
They get the nice duel onto Big Lens. Chav is going to fall as well. Fish now going to get a kill. Licano, very low HP. Is going to get destroyed by Eurodance. They're chasing now. Fish is going to try and kill our Regan. Regan's going to be E-bladed, so he's going to try and keep himself alive.
Oh, Fish getting
Guns
kited.
are there in the cold snap, and looks like now Fish is going to be caught on no man's land. He's burning away. He's going to try and purge himself, but there's too many of his teammates that are gone. Eurodance gets another kill there, and it looks like they're going to have to try and get away. Mike Nolan TP's out, and Fish also TPing away.
Looked good for a moment for
Unfortunately-
G2OP until
Started off pretty good, yeah, but it didn't end that way.
until the BKB ended for Fish, and then he just got kited.
Absolutely.
Like crazy. I think maybe a nullify is also necessary on one of the cores for a Fish instead of the Basher or instead of the Diddlers. A nullifier would have been the right choice.
Now it's like Licano thinking Butterfly is the next item on the menu for him in terms of his build.
Oh, Fish!
What lane though? Fish is gonna
1
get that
second,
again. You
and
definitely
they
too
get
greedy
him.
there.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
1 second for the relocate to bring him back.
And now the chase is on. It looks like the whole entirety of Drugalki are gonna retreat here.
A little bit of a throw here by Lost on this
A little
IO.
bit. A short one. Fish now, feeling very confident, running straight down lane.
Yeah. Why not?
I would have liked to see an Echo Blade or a Harpoon on Fish.
It's not working really with Unleash that much. I mean you
No, it's
you
just
have
not with
your
un-
5 attacks
Oh,
anyway,
yeah.
so the Echo Saber part does not really do much for you. Sure, the
Yeah,
catch
it's
is
more to
nice.
just give him the counter healing. Yeah, and the catch. They're gonna use the ultimate now for the Roshan, and Roshan's taking a beating absolutely from him.
Who's taking it?
God, he spins so much, and that's gonna be Aegis taken for Licano. She's on the floor, but they've left it there.
Slightly getting
do
stunned
find
by
slightly.
them. Oh, okay.
But they're not gonna be able to keep a grip on him. Cheese, guys, cheese.
Is nobody picking it up?
Nope.
She sucks anyway.
Radiant's bottom barracks are under attack.
Oh,
I got a quiz for you, Blop. When you use cheese, what is the ability called?
consume.
No, it's called fondue.
Really. Oh, cancel on the DP here on Earth Spirit.
Chenchik gonna Wind Waker up on the hill,
And the
and
duel.
there is the duel, and that's gonna be another kill for sure.
And I really need a dual damage here for Invoker. Up to 120. I think if he buys a shard, it's like, how many duels were it? 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe? So another 48 damage if he decides to get that one. Not too great, the other upgrades. Meanwhile, Tormentor killed by Drugalki and a shard for the Legion Commander.
That's a pretty good shot, actually.
The Berserker Skull doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything, and the overwhelming odds
Dire's
gives you
middle
more
tower is
range
under attack.
during duel, which also doesn't really do
Does he
anything.
really? And he doesn't have Crystal Clone. It's just, it says
Oh.
it, but he doesn't
It
get it.
doesn't do anything. Never mind. I was gonna say because there's 3 things there, but actually,
It gives
there's
him
nothing
200 bonus range when casting.
slightly
duel.
getting caught behind Licano BKBs, but doesn't duel him in time. Is out
Oh.
of range.
And now
And Mike
completely
Nolan.
out of position, Mike Nolan. And
Then
big
comes the
call!
Big call by Eurodance is gonna get this big damage. Magic
BKB
damage. He might be
fish!
able to survive. There's a big arena as well. Frisky just gonna TP out from underneath everything. of
Just
that.
disengage here on G2OP, honestly.
Completely retreating. Licano's gonna TP out. Mike Nolan's gonna try and TP out, but gets cold snapped. And slightly gonna suffer him only a few seconds longer before he's died. Oh my god. 42 minutes in.
Yeah, those calls. This was a really nice call here. Completely disrupting the fight, splitting up G2OP and getting both Fish and
Radiant's
I
bottom
think was it
barracks are
Licano
under attack.
super low. See it also most damage dealt in this fight.
I'm gonna go for the bot lane straight away. It's a big waves of creeps in there. A nice call again by Eurodance, catching out Frisky Drisky. The stun is there, and Reagan gonna get that kill. And now gonna rotate to the mid lane. I think this is gonna be 2 lanes of Rags. Yeah, easily.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
And no buyback on Mike Nolan, so
Radiant's middle
maybe
barracks
even
are under attack.
Megas.
Only Frisky
Radiant
Drisky.
structures are
Not
fortified.
sure.
Glyph for the last tower.
Fish.
You're gonna go in now. Big calls, big damage.
Getting Yuled and Fish. PKB not ready.
Fish is gonna get the kill now on Slightly, and they're gonna try and get the second kill on the taunted Chenchik, but doesn't quite manage it.
Nice
That's only
Arena.
gonna be the Aegis. Arena to catch one out.
Decent
Licano though caught in no man's land, and Eurodance gonna get this kill. Slightly have bought back and now TP.
No buyback on Licano.
Frisky Drisky now bought back and is now completely dead. Mike Nolan now has come back to life. A buyback by Abaddon. So Chav here to continue the fight. So they are only down to 1 damage dealing core. Slightly now E-blading the support. Gonna get the kill on the Abaddon, so they're completely alone. And there is the taunt onto Fish. Fish is on his own. The entire team is back. Buyback as well from Chenchik.
Mike Nolan
And this is
also
gonna
no
be
gold.
the
If he
last
dies
Rax
now.
falling.
Yeah, that's Megas.
Radiant's
Oh,
top tower.
Fish going in with the ultimate. Is he gonna get this kill? Eurodance is
Oh, the
almost dead.
save with the E-blade from.
He does get the kill. But can he survive the next one? So I think he's got nothing to go and he's dead. He has buyback, but this is gonna be the end, I think.
Looks
It's gonna be game 1 going, and looks like Mike Nolan, the last defender. He does buy back. He tries to save his teammate. Throws it into the fountain, but unfortunately he does die. At least just saves the gem, but
Radiant's
it's
middle tower is
too little
under
too late,
attack.
and I think this game is over.
Fish
and
against the
Drugalki
world with no PKB
knocking
ready.
against the
Yeah, that's
ancient. That's gonna be GG. The first game.
Dire victory.
Too many saves
Damn.
here. Too many saves by Drugalki in the end. We couldn't really focus down any targets. Licano's
To be
builds.
fair, they didn't build a single.
If Licano gets the Glaives of Wisdom instead of the.
Yeah, the ghost, the curse of Avernus.
Curse,
yeah.
it's not that good anymore, the Curse, that it's the first pick in my opinion.
But they didn't
Glaives,
build much more magic resistance after Pipe of Insight. They just stopped there.
Yeah. I mean, in the end, they had too much shit around
Yeah.
anyway on
It was really
Drugalki.
Eurodance. Every call he got with a blade mail dealt so much damage. He had
Yeah.
overwhelming on that as well. He had the counter healer. What's it called?
And just
Yeah,
the saves also
All the
on
courage as
top.
well.
Once Fish wanted to focus someone, getting someone heals him once his PKP is not ready. Wind Waker, so they heals his teammate. Then the E-Blade. So it's really hard to fucking focus anyone. Then the Ghost Scepters on top. It was just really hard to focus anyone down. And I really don't like the Licano build, honestly. If you want to play around duel, just get a Blade Mail, then you are actually a threat for to kill someone one-on-one.
Yeah.
But like this, it's not. You saw it. He often didn't even kill anyone in the duel.
Yeah. It was like a 50-50. He lost the duel twice at the very least. He won a fair few, but like when you're playing a hero like that, you don't want to win a few. You want to win a lot.
Yeah.
And you want to have, and that every win you get from that point forward is almost a guaranteed kill. And he never got that traction underneath him. And I think you're right with the
Get the
Curse of
Glaives.
Avernus. It is a good spell, but it wasn't as strong. And even Overcharge, like
Get the
that
Glaives.
wasn't a better option to be fair. But yeah, Glaives would've
Get
been
the Glaives. Get the fucking Glaives.
He had the choice.
And then,
he had the choice.
Yeah, he had the choice. Get the Glaives, get the duel if you really want it, and then get a Blink Blade Mail. And then a Shard, PKB, Pike, something like that. And then it's a different game.